Hello. Welcome again to Adventures in Pop-Ups. This is day 7 of our epic adventure out west. Yes, we're in not Custard.
No.
We're in Yellowstone. Yes.
We don't know where we are.
Yellowstone. Read our shirts. I'm excited. Another full day.
The last full day.
And it was a big one.
It was a very big one.
Long and awesome.
Long and awesome. So we started out
Pretty early. Not terribly early.
Pretty early, but not terribly early. We'll call it 7:30. Might have gotten to the first place by 8. I did take a turn driving. Thank you very much. Drove to the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone.
Beautiful.
I think it's my favorite.
Really?
It is
the waterfall.
So gorgeous. Wow. So we went, there's multiple pull-offs all along there. You can see it from this angle and that angle, and of course every angle is stunning. Lookouts that we did, like we pull off, we do the little lookout, and then there's a trail with like more viewpoints. We're like, should we do it? We have 10 kids with you, mind you. We have 4, his sister's family has 6, and so we're like, well, let's just do the next one down the thing. And so it turned into quite a little hike, a little scary, no guardrails, but
up and down, the
kids
on the edge of a mountain,
on the edge of a canyon, no big deal. No, seriously though, the kids did amazing. They really did.
A lot of hand holding.
If they weren't being safe, I wouldn't have done it. But they were doing phenomenal. So we finally make it to the next lookout.
Shout out to the kids. Come on, smash that like button and tell the kids good job. We'll show them later.
It was really cool. I'm glad we did it. But the closer we got to the next lookout, we're like, the road is right there. We could have drove here. There's a parking spot. Oh, it was an experience. So, it's very cool. You definitely, if you go all the way to Yellowstone, please do not skip the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone.
Don't skip it.
Epic.
Gotta do it.
Gotta do it. After that, so actually, the roads make a figure 8, and the Grand Canyon is kind of like the belt of the 8. Do you know...
The middle.
Do you know what the 0 said to the 8?
Oh.
Nice belt.
Nice belt.
So, the, follow me for more preschool jokes. No.
That was something.
That was something. So, the Grand Canyon is kind of like right in the middle of that figure 8, and then we decided to finish up to do the whole loop. It was getting to be lunchtime by the time we really were done enjoying the Grand Canyon, wasn't it? I believe.
Yeah, we ate lunch and then took off.
So we had a little conversation. We're like, okay guys, if we do the upper loop, this is going to be like hours. Like, are we doing this? And actually, because we're camping in bear country, both our vehicles had our coolers in our car with us.
We had all our food.
We didn't use our refrigerator. We had some like bottles of water in it, and that's about it, because just to be safe, there's an exhaust. Bears can smell very well.
Had a big ice block in there, and
yep.
We were carrying everything around.
We have all our food with us. Let's do it. So we spent.
Our last day.
It's our last day. We're leaving in the morning.
All the way out here.
This is it.
Let's not go back to the campground until we're exhausted.
Pretty much.
Let's see as much as we can see today.
Pretty much. So we did. We went up the east side, which, by the way, the upper loop had just opened within like the last week, I believe. The whole upper loop was open. The only thing that is closed at this point is the north entrance and the northeast entrance, but you can complete the whole loop. The park is 92% open.
And we did complete the whole upper loop.
We did it.
We ate dinner at Mammoth Hot Springs. We saw it all. We
Yes.
pulled off at many, many places. And one of the spots we pulled off, we got inside information. Thank you, Rachel, for finding out where the bear was.
Oh, yes.
We spotted the bear.
We saw
He's a baby. He's a baby. Where's his mama?
It was a little one.
Yeah, maybe a 1-year-old cub.
We were watching him. He was a couple hundred yards away. And then he came down into the valley, and he came up close.
Yeah, somebody told us at one of the other pull-offs there was a bear sighting about an hour ago near the petrified tree.
So
we're
of course
like,
we were
oh,
looking for the pull off for the petrified tree.
saw the sign for the petrified tree. Let's do it. When all the while during the whole trip we have walkie-talkies, and so like we're in 2 cars, and we're like, we're gonna turn off at the
Good thing,
petrified
because
tree.
we didn't have no signal there.
You had
AT&T,
no signal.
AT&T,
Come
please get some
on,
tower.
come on.
Makes me wish I was a Verizon customer. I was like,
Can you hear me now? No, we can't
No.
hear you. We have AT&T. So we've turned off at the petrified tree, and we're looking. Kids, look out the window. See if you can find a bear. What
They
did you
spotted
find?
it first.
Did they?
Yeah,
see
we threw it in
first?
reverse. We're like, what? A bear? So I had to back up like 100 yards.
On the hill,
Yep.
but it came closer.
Yep. Backed up 100 yards, saw him, and he was working his way down closer. So we pulled forward. Then, of course, everyone's driving by. We're like, there's a bear, there's a bear. And they're all stopping, pulling off. I mean, that's what everyone came to look
That's
for.
what you
Even
do.
family, Mark and his family.
Yeah, shout out to our neighbors. The
yeah.
last day we got new neighbors. It was a pop-up family. Whoop whoop, raise
Told
the
them.
roofs. We saw the bears, so cool. And then we kept working our way around, went to Mammoth Hot Springs, which was pretty cool. Blake already said we
Hiked all
dinner.
that. That was a hike, but it was worth it.
It was. We were
Had
getting a little tired.
Had a nice big snack dinner.
Yeah, by the way, one of our...
Hodgepodge.
Yeah, it was a hodgepodge. One of our tips, we like to pack like hiking type of lunches for such an occasion.
Lunchables, crackers, meat, cheese.
Yeah, just whip out some crackers
Beef
and meat and
jerky.
cheese, and hey, could you please pass the jerky and some Capri Suns? It's so easy to just be able to grab it and go, and just keep on your, whenever you decide that it's time to eat, your backpack's ready for you. So I'm glad that we did that. So saw the Mammoth Hot Springs.
And journeyed back down after that. I mean, we might have stopped at a place or two on
We
the way
did.
back. We hit the Norris Geyser Basin. Not for the full tour. Just went down, checked it out, saw a few things, and then, okay, time to get out of here.
Yeah,
It's getting dark.
Yeah, we were losing daylight, so we
But it was
wanted
cool.
to check it out.
Boy, did it stink like sulfur there.
Oh yeah, be lucky
She was
this is not
spitting and
smell
spraying everywhere.
Yeah, anywhere that there's thermal features, it smells like sulfur.
A lot of noises, and I guess there was a bunch of signs saying these things could damage your car. So
Yeah, park at your own risk.
park at your own risk.
I think we got back to the campground around 8 or 9. I think the sun was going down. I'm so glad we did.
Yeah, like 9.
It was worth it. They weren't my favorite, other than Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. The Norris Geyser Basin is cool. The Mammoth Hot Springs. Oh, by the way, one thing that was on my bucket list is a friend of ours, shout out to Chris, told us there's this really cool swimming hole. There's the boiling river and the hot springs, and then there's this one little place where it all like mixes together in a safe, kind of naturally protected swimming hole. And it's like the perfect temperature to go swimming in. And I flagged it in my maps.
But
But when we talked to the rangers the day before, they informed us that that swimming hole no longer exists.
It's gone.
Due to the historic flooding of Yellowstone, the river actually changed its course.
Jumped across the street. or
It's
something.
across the street. So that swimming hole is kaput.
Gone. We missed it.
Camping without electricity for the first time. Oh, one bummer that we have not mentioned is that our furnace, for some reason, is not hooked up to our battery, apparently.
Well,
The furnace did not work.
our camper had never been hooked up to a battery, so
Yes.
apparently there's probably some wire that I was supposed to hook up. I didn't hook up.
Right. We knew our furnace worked.
It wasn't that cold, praise God.
It got down to 38 a couple times.
We
It
were
was
fine.
cold, but we were fine. We slept in hoodies, we had blankets, and we were fine. But I would have liked to use the furnace a little bit, take the edge off.
Me too. It was just like we were camping. I mean, it was colder that one time. We were camping with Garrett and Nathaniel when
Tent camping.
we didn't put the roof on. Check the weather and put your roof on. If you want to sleep under the stars, really cool. You got
Check
a
the
little
weather.
baby. A lot of screaming and crying that
Learn the
night.
hard way, learn the hard way. Thank you for watching Adventures in Pop-Ups. I am Rachel, this is Blake. You are watching The Grand Adventure in Yellowstone. Tomorrow, we will be discussing the Tetons.
Okay. Happy camping, guys.
Happy camping.